Football is back, ladies and gentlemen, which now means it's time to get your team's football shirt. But I'm not trying to pay £120 for a football shirt. I'm just saying. But I have found the solution for myself and for you, the lovely audience of the Don Husam channel, with your own coupon promo code. And this is the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All you've got to do is just go to okjersey.com. As you guys can see, all the options are there. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan, you guys already know. And then this is the shirt. Look how amazing it looks. I'm just going to go pick my size. And then after that, I'm going to choose the Premier League patch. And listen, I'm too old to be putting any player names on the back. So I'm just going to get it as it is. I'm going to click add to cart, view cart. And this is the same thing that you guys do on any website. You proceed to check out, you fill in all your information. And then after that, coupon code Husam. When you click this coupon code, you get a 8% discount. Enjoy shopping, guys. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are here on the LFC Avengers show. You get me? Missing an Avenger, but we upgraded. You get me? We got Fozi on the channel as well as the Callum replacement. Big up to Fozi as well, rocking the incredible John Barnes background and the candy shirt, of course, as well. Yeah. So I'm very jealous of that shirt, I'll be honest with you.
I bought it in the stadium, actually. They had retro shirts in it, so it's got number 9.
Where did you buy that?
In the stadium when I went for the Liverpool Leeds game. It's a good shirt. Only £35.
Yeah.
How much is it?
£35.
I'm gonna send it to my guy Edward and make him make it for £15. So make sure, guys, check out our sponsors. OK Jersey. Use code Husam for 8% off. You get me?
Well, I'm going OK Jersey. I don't business.
Hey, I'm handling my business.
Hey, trust me, I'm going OK Jersey, bro.
Check out OK Jersey. Use code Husam for 8% off. Big up to Matt, of course, my brother, as always, and big up to Thomas Little. We established in the background, of course, that the game yesterday was rigged because I literally just got a message from Vel titled "Tom destroyed you." So on that note, I
also like his comments as well. Put Tom top row, king of GeoGuessr. Yeah, I think it's only fair, Husam. It's only right and fair, isn't it? You know. Oh no, that's the way we're going with it. You're banning your thumbnail guy.
Anyway, big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. And don't forget to subscribe to Fozi TV. It's in the description. Go subscribe to Fozi's channel. Subscribe to Drifty, Callum, and Matt's individual channels. The Matt One Show, the Sanderson Show, Drifty TV. And you can subscribe to Kopish as well. That's where you can find them. And subscribe to James Redman TV and Tom Little. Now, back to the topic. Liverpool Football Club. I actually want to speak to Fozi first. It's been a while since we've spoken.
Yeah.
Tell me your feelings on Liverpool Football Club right now. Just your overall Liverpool general thoughts.
What can I say that hasn't been said about Liverpool, guys? I'm watching something that's, that everybody's just accepting, like, for us to be where we are at the moment, and we're celebrating a draw against the Arsenal, which is weird. I mean, in the beginning of the season, we were saying that we should be competing, for that in the Champions League, and now we're just accepting, finishing top 4. Don't understand that at all. We're in month of January. You expect, at least some signings coming in to, make the squad better. At least compete for the Champions League if we can't do that for the Premier League. And we're not even doing anything. It's to me like, I did a stream the other day, guys, like about Liverpool, and I was just being honest about it. It's ever since this ownership that we have been here, it's the same, isn't it? Like, we win once and then we wait a while and win again, and then we wait a while and win again. Think about it this way, guys. Like, if we thought of it as an institution, like a football club that wins championships on a consistent basis, do they act like this? Does Ferguson act like this? Does Shankly act like this? Does Paisley act like this? Does Mourinho, etc., the greatest coaches, act like what we do? Like, okay, we bought half a billion squad. in the summer, whatever it was. But did we actually improve on that? You know, in the subs bench, not really. We didn't do, strengthen the squad in depth wise as Arsenal have. It's just everything. When I look at this football club, I'm so disappointed. That's why I've been off screen for a while. I just can't be asked watching this. Listen, I'm 47 this month. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be sitting here another 30 years thinking about, another 30 years we're going to wait, to win a league titles and all that stuff. We need to wake up here, guys. What is that plan?
I see Fozi more excited on WWE streams, by the way, than Liverpool.
I've gone.
He was so excited on the WWE stream compared to Liverpool. You guys have
but it's the truth, guys. Like, what is the plan for us? Like in the next 5 years, you expect us this season, yeah. You review the season and at the end of last season, you look at what we've done great, yeah. Then you look at to the next season. What are we going to do? How are we going to improve? How are we going to, put Arsenal to sword? How are we going to put Man City to sword? Imagine like you did something like that and you're top of the league. We're not even 60% Liverpool. We're only 30% at best. If you know what I mean. So if we was even 60%, we could have probably been top of the league right now. So we've got to think about what's the plan. If we had a plan, we could have got Arteta out the way, could have got Pep Guardiola out the way. For the next 5 years, when them two are gone, we could have been dominating. But we're not even thinking like that. We're here. Haven't you guys even noticed when you're on YouTube, you're repeating the same thing every season? Even when we win, the next season we're struggling every single time. Haven't you guys even noticed that? It's always the same repetitive thing because the club does not have that ambition of winning continuously. I'm sick to death of it. I went to watch that Leeds game the other day. VIP, by the way, got paid for. Luckily, it wasn't by me. I met John Aldridge. It was a great day. And then, I went to the game, fell asleep. Oh, God's honest truth. I swear. I'm not even lying. Wallah, I'm not lying. I fell asleep at the game. It was so bad. So my wife had to wake me up like this every single time. You know what I mean? It wasn't even once. This is what we're watching, guys, right? And then you wonder why people just stay off YouTube. I'm hurting, man. I'm really hurting. This is not my job. I mean, I come on here for hobby reasons. I love talking about my football club. I love football in general. I've always played it. I've coached professional players in my time. You know what I mean? I've grown up with a lot of footballers. This is what I live for. But when I'm watching my team, always the same. Every time we win a title, we have to wait again. I'm just sick of it, man. I don't know how people come on here every single time, talk about the same thing every season, haven't noticed they're repeating the same thing every single time. I don't know how, man. But that's me anyway, guys. But I'm being serious, guys, right? We need to wake up here. What's that, 5-year plan? Have we even got any ambition of winning Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues in the next 5 years? I don't think so, because this club does not have that mentality. And it starts from the top, not just Arne Slot, from the top. That's how I see it.
I want to say something quickly before Tom and Matt chime in. I was yesterday watching BN Sports, Abu Treka, for the ones that recognize that name, icon of African football. And he's like, I've been busy. They brought him on the studio for the Liverpool Arsenal game. He was like, I was just busy because we were covering AFCON this whole time. So I was just kind of checking up on what I've missed with Liverpool. And he's like, I haven't missed much. Liverpool are boring. Liverpool have nothing entertaining at all. He was like, I just caught up with the Liverpool highlights and I was watching a couple of the games and I felt so bored watching Liverpool. And he was like, Slot is someone who is driving a Ferrari like a taxi. He called Slot a taxi driver live on BN Sport in front of 500 million people who watch BN Sport, brother. So that's how bad it was. Do you just quickly, Fozi, just so I can kind of gauge where you're at. Are you looking at this more like blaming the club or blaming the manager for where we're at right now?
Everybody, bro. There's no ambition in this football club. That's why when I see you guys always on your channels, having a go at each other, and being upset and all that stuff, there's no point, because the club does not share your ambition. That's what we need to realize here, guys. It's every time we win the Champions League. What did we sign straight after that? Harvey Elliott, Sepp Vandenberg, and Adrian. What did we do after that? Won the Premier League. What did we do? We had about three or four defenders injured. January transfer came along. We was top of the league. Matip was still keeping us in there. What did we sign? Kabak and Davis. That's what I'm saying. The club does not share the same ambitions as us. It's everything around this football club. Real football clubs, they always analyze the season ahead. They got to look at their rivals and see what they buy and where they go and what could we do to disrupt their obviously momentum and what they try to reach in the season.
Don't you think we showed ambition this summer though?
You could say that, but the bench. Look at the bench, bro. We got Rio Ingamoa and Nayoni and all these guys in the bench. You know what I mean? What have we strengthened on the bench? Look at Arsenal. You know what I mean? Sorry, Matt. Go ahead, bro.
Now, what I wanted to ask you is, I understand some of the points that you're making 100%. I think maybe years gone, we definitely would have sat there and said, listen, look, this ambition, like you said, it's not there. Like winning the Champions League and then you go and get Harvey Elliott, Sepp Vandenberg and Adrian. But I will say this, though. I don't think any Liverpool fan, in my opinion, can really complain if we're talking about just this summer that we just had. Like, Isak's ambition, in my opinion. I think Florian Wirtz's ambition, Ekatike's ambition. Like, I feel like recruitment, they done a very, 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 very good job. I just think it just hasn't worked out maybe how we expected it. I think we expected more from the manager, or should I say the coach.
Matt, it's not just the recruitment. I'm talking about like checking out our rivals as well, what they up to. Remember what
I understand that.
That's what I'm saying as well. Like,
yeah. No. I understand what you're saying about the rivals, but remember, we can't really. Obviously, you look at your rivals, but you can only focus on yourself. What we needed, we got what we needed. Albeit a centre back. Like, obviously, if we got Guehi, then in my opinion, it's a even better window. But I don't think we can really sit here and complain about the summer just gone when every Liverpool fan that I know was saying this is the best transfer window ever, like in history. Do you get what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, where I feel like maybe where I align with you is, even though we had that massive window, I still sat there and said, you know what, this is a great start, but the next how many windows going on forward, we still need to bring in players, because what's happened is that we've waited, like what we did with the midfielders, till literally everything is gone, and then we go, all right, we're going to buy everything in one go. Well, you can't, because that, like you said, other teams have been building, they've got plans in it. I think Liverpool only really started their plan this summer or last summer. I keep thinking in 2025. Last summer, just gone. That's where the plan started. I think now we have to see like what happens. Like obviously, I don't think we're gonna sign them in Jan. I could be wrong, but we have to see next summer, the January, the summer after that, and I think that's where we can really gauge. But I think a lot of this comes down to the coach, bro, because this coach that won the season last year has decided to rip up the whole game plan and go, I don't like the way how we won the league. Yes, we won it, but now I want to win the league in my image, how I see football. And this is where we fully went, or the coach went wrong, in my opinion. And I think he's butted head with certain players.
The reason why I agree with that, Matt, is something I actually brought up to Tom yesterday, which is me when at the start of the stream, Tom was like, we should have done this, we should have done that, and the squad this and the squad that. I'm like, Tom, if I had this conversation with you in August and I said, who's the strongest squad in the league? You just said, us, we're the strongest squad in the league.
Yeah, 100.
After the transfer window. And, you just said, we're ready. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Slots better than Arteta, etc. Like, these are things that I said myself. Like, we were very pro the club. I think this was the first summer where even I didn't complain. For the first time in 4 years, I didn't complain about nothing. I think Slot has, to an extent, almost recalibrated our brain to think that there is a lot of things missing in this team. I believe right now, if a good manager grabs this team from now till the end of the season, I think we could lift the Champions League in May with the same exact squad, with the same exact players, without a single change. I think we can be successful. So for me, I don't think there is anything that it's necessarily like depth even or rotation or anything like that. I think it's more the way the players have been employed. Just before we carry on, big up to the Football Terrace for the raid. Big up to everyone just joined us. Shout out to Terry. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. We got 1K people locked in. Let's try to get to 500 likes ASAP. So I think Scott has just recalibrated our brain, basically.
100. And the last thing I'll say, because I know, Tom, you want to speak about as well. Like, again, because I agree quite a bit what you said, Fozi. The only thing maybe slightly different, like I said, is probably the summer we just had. I think it was a very good summer. albeit we didn't get the centre back, and some people would say we needed a DM as well. Not only that, another winger. But again, you have to remember, no window's ever perfect. But I think Liverpool done the best that they probably could at that time. Probably could have done maybe a little bit more, like you're saying. But I think for me, I'm putting like 90% on the coach. You know, bro. I'll be honest with you. Like, this coach has frustrated me. Like you said, it's the same things that we say every week, and I just get tired of saying it. So I'm not gonna like regurgitate the same stuff in it. But I'll just say
relationships on here because of things like this, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's
every
crazy.
year, Matt, it's the same. Every year, it doesn't matter. I look at even with Klopp, Matt. You know what I mean? Like, we find some players that could have improved the squad, like Caicedo. Imagine we've got that guy that season. We're always short as well. You know what I mean? Why do you always do things like that? There's a centre back there. Why are you going into the last day of the transfer window to get that centre back? Why couldn't you do that 5 days before, 10 days before? That's what I'm saying. It's not just about the manager. I agree with you guys. I come on here every single time with Husam, and I say, I'm probably the first one that says, what is our tactics? What is our identity? Because I don't understand it. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it from a point of view. Why are we always short of things when we need it the most, in that season, so we could, get better? That's the thing I'll talk about on the streams that I come on, and I'm just getting fed up with it, to be fair, Matt, because I think we could do better. I honestly think we could do better.
Definitely.
We can't.
And the players are disillusioned as well. So it's cut you. The players are disillusioned. You've seen Salah come out. McAllister said something. Soboslai said something. They're all kind of alluding to behind the scenes is not great, and rightly so. There's probably things that they can't share. And I genuinely feel like they probably as a group felt like, you know what, all right, we're going to get through this season as best as we can, but we kind of know that we're at a disadvantage because what the coach is asking us to do does not suit us. Like, it doesn't suit to what we was doing last year. And albeit we do have different players, don't get me wrong, but let's not act like the players that we brought in weren't upgrades. The only one I guess that and the only one you really look at and go, nah, do you know what? If he was still here and he wasn't injured, he'll be sick, is Trent. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Trent was still here. Let's keep it a buck. He helps up with build up. He helps out, he unlocks Salah. We can't ignore that fact either. And I know some people will say Diaz. Listen, just last thing I'll say in regards to Diaz now, I think Diaz is having a great time. Great time in Bayern, but he's also come out and said, the league, there's no intensity whatsoever, and there isn't. If you go and watch the German league, you'll see it. And not only that,
Gakpo would have gotten the same GA playing for Bayern.
Yeah, and I think we just missed the profile of Diaz, not necessarily the player. If you went and got me or got us, shall I say, at the time, a Rodrigo, a Barcola, a Malik for fun, like someone that can take on players 1v1 and be confident, I think we wouldn't be sitting there going, oh, my days, like, we shouldn't have sold Diaz. Or for some
Matt, let me ask you a question just before we let Tom chime in. I just want to ask you a question. Because Fozi, touched on the concept that, Soboslai spoke and McAllister spoke. Are all these, player statements, worrying you?
They are, because everyone thought Salah was a madman when he said it. I just think maybe the way he said it was a bit mad, because it's like you're doing an interview and we've lost and we're not expecting it. But the fact that everyone's now coming out and saying things like, even McAllister's wording, bro, he said, there was a lot of change, but that's not for, I'm not going to speak about that. It's like, raw. Like, what are you, when you say a lot of change, McAllister's a football player. He knows players come and go. I don't think he's alluding to players, if I'm being honest. I think he's alluding to management, things behind the scenes. That's just my take on it. I could be wrong.
Shit like this.
Yeah, bro. And these are senior players. These aren't like youngsters. Like, we're talking Salah, McAllister, and Soboslai. The only one probably that can't talk because he's the captain is Virgil. But I reckon if Virgil had the opportunity and maybe he wasn't a captain, you might get Virgil on a bad day and he just tells you how it is.
He did in the past about the players. Remember, we need some players. He used to say and things like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. But before we went into the summer, he's like, listen, I've spoken to the club. They know what they have to do. So, they better sort that out. And that kind of goes to show you, the energy that the energy is probably on now. So, yeah, I am worried, Husam, to answer your question. I am very worried.
Tom, hello. I'm just going to sit there, just stare.
So the pair of them got introductions, but I'm just ready to be the dickhead who didn't get one. Right,
No,
okay.
no, because Tom, you don't because this comes back to our conversation yesterday, and now we've heard two differing opinions, and I think it's very interesting. Because I think to an extent, I convinced Tom that I think Slot has diluted our brain, in my opinion. Because now we look at a lot of. I think we have so much PTSD from what's happening on the pitch, like what Fozi said. Like, went all the way up to Anfield, watched amazing stuff around the game, and met John Aldridge. I saw that picture and met all different types of people and stuff. And then you watch the game, and you're like, what the hell is this dead football that I'm watching? Like, I'm talking about the most basic bitch decisions.
Yeah.
Where Frimpong is your best player for 3 games in a row, you bench him away at Fulham. God gives you a chance because Wirtz's clearly offside goal is given as onside. and then he decides to bring on Frimpong like 15 minutes later. Brother, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
I don't think ambition is the problem. I think that we had a very ambitious summer. I think that you brought in 7 new players. You had to make some gambles on positions, but to a degree, every team makes gambles on positions at points in seasons. We've just, for the second time running, ended up being shit out of luck with gambles, which now, first time is unlucky, second time, maybe it needs to start being something to look at. But ultimately, even with some of the injuries we've had, the players that have been available are still good enough to be a lot higher up than they are. So I can't look at my ownership at that point because they're not the ones setting us up in 7 different formations and trying to figure out all these weird shit systems. At the end of the day, the desire to move away from what worked last year, to move away from what's worked for the best part of a decade, has killed us. And I still stand by that. I do think there are additions that need to be made in the summer to ensure the squad overall quality improves. But I'm not going to use that as an excuse to let Arnie Slot off the hook here. We had the worst run of form any Liverpool team has had since 1950. And do you want to know who was injured in that time? Leone.
Since 1950 still makes me laugh.
That is crazy.
But this is the thing though, during the run of shit form.
Churchill is crazy.
But during the run of shit form that everyone goes on about, no one was fucking injured bar Leone. And we weren't going to play Leone anyway. Everyone was fit. It was just the manager making shit decision after shit decision. So again, I can't look at anyone else for that run. The players are getting disillusioned, 100%. Is it like a coincidence that the majority of our best games this season have come when we've returned to systems that we used last season? McAllister's played well when we played systems that we used last year, but put him in this new look setup where Slot wants all his midfielders to cover every blade of grass. He's not very good at it.
Yeah.
It's like the Arnie Slot's strength last year was identifying players' strengths and playing to them. It seems like this year he's gone the complete opposite way, where he's built a specific system, regardless of what players he has available, and is just trying to shove square pegs around holes all game. So, for me, I'd be very shocked if he's here next year. I think if he was going to be here next year, he would have got a new contract by now. And ultimately, if he wants to save any sort of grace this season, the ways and means involved doing what you've done against Arsenal. I think the narrative around the Arsenal game has gotten very weird in the last couple of days. People celebrating it. We're not celebrating it like a massive thing, like oh my god, what result that is. But it's an understanding of fuck me, we had nothing going forwards in terms of attackers available. While Gakpo, who was too busy man marking Timber, with or without.
Where's he gone?
And of
Gakpo busy man marking Timber is crazy. That's actually
I'm not gonna
crazy.
lie.
I've never heard a
mind
better
games.
footballing insult this whole season. I'll be honest.
Man marking Timber is crazy.
Man marking Timber is bad, bro.
It's
bad.
Like that was all he was doing. And like I look at that game and I go, well, it was a start. it was elements of positivity. It's not if that's the pinnacle of it, we're really fucked. But as a starting point for the late season sort of pitiful revival, it's somewhere to go. I just don't want us to again return to his shit system that he constantly tries to go
Oh,
back
he'll
to
go back
and
to it.
doesn't work.
He'll go back to it.
So, like
That's the
I
way
know
we-
he will. I know he will, but
He's
the
an
frustration on
egotistical
my
maniac.
part,
Mhm.
the frustration on my part is you've bounced into 3 separate systems at work this year, and the moment they hit a little bit of hardship, they get abandoned to never be used again. But the formation that lost 6 games out of 7 is the one we bounce back to. How's that the insurance option? How's that your safety mechanism? It doesn't line up. So if
Tom,
you're
can I ask
looking
you a
at
quick
this
question?
season,
Just a quick
Mhm.
question. Are we the only team in the world that inverts the fullbacks and inverts the wingers?
no, we don't invert the wingers, do we? We should do, but we don't.
No,
But
because,
but
well, when I say invert, what it is though is like everyone just cuts in. So like obviously
everyone
I'm
wants
being a bit
everyone wants
silly,
to
but
cut in. Everyone wants to cut in.
There's
But
no.
we
Yeah,
are
go
the
on,
only
go on.
team. We are the only team that
Yeah.
manages to platform every player incorrectly. Our
That's
fullbacks need to go wide, and yet he puts them narrow. Our wingers are better narrow, but he forces them wide.
Yes.
We've got two. We've got an unathletic 8, and you put them in the most athletic role.
Yeah.
You've got a centre back that's not great at passing, so we force all build up through him, and leave the other one to only play long balls. It's like you go through stuff like that, and it's very hard for me to look at anyone else because, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. We're on fool me 637 times. At some point, I'm gonna sit there and go, "You're being a prick now." So I'm at that point. I was at that point 2 months ago when I went to Forest and we lost. I'm going to the game tonight. 100%, it could go 2 ways tonight. He's apparently going to play a stronger team because he has to, because we need fucking Sutton out this season if he wants to have any hope of saving his job. But I don't look at anything else for this summer. I can't question ambition, because to go break your transfer record twice in one window and sign 2 of the best in the world, that's ambition. That's 100% ambition. I can't call that anything but
ambition. But but if you don't buy like a centre back that could complement, listen, in the football terms, guys, like I don't know if you play football, you got to look at it from a point of view of, if you have a squad, you still need that competition for places. How are those players gonna elevate their game to the next level if you haven't got something coming off the bench that's gonna pressure them in the
But then do you not think that's not due to not having competition for places? It's due to
the majority of the players that we.
them.
Yeah, but the thing is, Tom, the majority of the players that we bought is replacements for the ones that left, right? Did we buy actually anything that's going to complement that as well?
If you're talking about
but when we're doing the squad depth talk, because I hear your point, competition is what brings the best out of players. That's why I think that left back's ultimately probably been one of the better positions for us this season, all things considered. Because
even striker though, because remember Isak is hurt. We're lucky we bought Ekatike. Remember, there was people that were saying, why did we get Ekatike when we got Isak? Why?
But then you've got to look at how those positions are used. So left back does get rotation. Arnie Slot will play. Robertson or striker will get the rotation. But then I look at like left wing, for example. He has.
Yeah. That's why I agree with you.
He chooses to not play them. So it's not that centre back. He's had Gomez fit for pretty much all.
He doesn't even play centre back anyway.
You don't rate him.
The idea of it being squad depth, should there be higher quality squad depth? 100%. But to say that there isn't squad depth is, again, I think a bit wrong. I think that the manager is just simply too against using the squad depth in certain positions. He doesn't want to use Gomez at centre back. He doesn't want to give more minutes to Chiesa or Rio on the left wing. Now you can sit there and say maybe they're not good enough, and maybe they're not. Maybe in the window we can upgrade on them, but they're here now. So you can't sit there and moan about it when they're presented in front of you. Rio Ngamoa has been very impactful in the limited minutes he's played. Federico Chiesa has been very impactful in the limited minutes he's played. Cody Gakpo has been very unimpactful for large parts of this season.
Yeah.
But the one gets persisted with. That's not the board aren't telling him to keep playing Gakpo. The players aren't telling him to keep playing Gakpo. The manager is sitting there going, I'm just going to keep playing Gakpo. He's the only one I trust. The only guy who gets minutes on the left now is Wirtz. So he spent 100 million quid on someone to move them out of position. So again, this is where I look at it and go, the squad depth can be there. Could it be high quality? 100%, but it's there. He's just choosing not to use it. So that's where, again, I've got no sympathy on that front. You can use a Rio. You can't sit there and throw these bullshit excuses to me of, he's played 40-odd minutes this season. That's a lot of minutes already. Like, come on. But if you're good enough, you're old enough. I'm not asking for him to play 2,000 minutes. He shouldn't be starting every game, far from it. But he's getting like 6 minutes every 4 weeks. Give him more minutes. At least show us that your options aren't good enough. Because right now, you're not showing me that the options aren't good enough. You're showing me you don't want to use the options. So you're telling me they're not good enough, but you aren't showing me that. Because every time I see them get opportunities, I leave going, fuck me, why don't Rio play more? Why doesn't he play more? Why does he not play more? He's dead good, look at that. So again, a lot of it just to me comes down to the manager. I think pretty much every aspect of management this season he's got wrong to certain degrees. Pretty much every aspect.
Mhm.
And that's really not a good sign. And it's very hard for me to then try and point fingers and blame others and blame other aspects. Now, if a new manager comes in and we're seeing the same problems again, then we're sitting there going, right, okay, we're talking a very different conversation here. But the way that the club has acted with Arne Slot, I think is different to the way it acted with Jurgen Klopp, and I think it's more ambitious. I think we'll try to be more ambitious in this new age, and it's one of them ones where you sort of go, better late than never, but why the fuck didn't you do it when we had a generational guy in charge? You know, someone who could have used all this to a better degree. So, look, I don't disagree with many of the points. I just think that it's very hard for me to point fingers at anyone else when I feel like the root cause of everything.
I'm just talking about, Tom, the thing I'm talking about is like, since they've been here, like, it's been the same. I just want to see a change for once in their, I don't know how many years, was it 15 years now or something like that? I just want to see something different that's going to be sustainable, like that's going to give us one, for example, when are we going to have our time? You know what I mean? Every other team has had their time. Like, I want to have my time, like in regards to winning consistently. And I can never see that at this club for some reason. So something always stops us from doing that. And this was the perfect season for us to get two managers out of the way and just go in that line, which has just been successful for the next 5 to 6 years. Perfect opportunity. Don't tell me if Liverpool won the league, Arteta will still be in a job. If he hasn't won the Champions League and the Premier League, he'll be gone. Let's just be honest. That's why he's done all that this season.
I think people have a very different idea of what Arsenal fans think should happen and what Arsenal will do. Arteta is probably the most secure manager in the Premier League.
Like if he didn't win the Premier League and the Champions League this season, he'd still be here?
Very high chance. I'd be very confident in saying that.
No,
because
to Fozi's point, if Liverpool were to win,
he's the safe option for them.
No, I hear that. But to Fozi's point, though, what he's basically saying is, let's say we won the league this year again. Let's say we done a double, yeah, and say Arsenal obviously finished second or third, and they got knocked out of the Champions League again or whatever. He would be under the most pressure, and there is a big possibility that he could get fired.
He'd be under pressure. He'd be under pressure from the fan base, 100%.
Because even from the board, the money that he would have spent as well. Remember, Arsenal spent money this summer, but someone just gone.
Look at the bench and look at the
don't make. Again, I think this is where maybe I'm wrong with Arsenal, but I look at Arsenal. I think they just want the security of that. They want to be secure in finishing in certain positions.
I think he went all out this season. Personally, I think he went out all this season just to get the league and obviously try it in the Champions League as well. You don't buy that many players on the bench and on the pitch for you to be second best. There's no way. And if you finish second best, you're more or less sacked. That's what's going to happen to him. This is why he brought this many players in this season. There's no way he will go into the season feeling like he's secured his job. I guarantee you, he's been told, we'll give it one more go. If you don't do it this season, it's time to go. 7 years, mate. Like, that's too long for a manager to be still at a job, especially a club that's actually asking for success as well at the same time. How much more can a club take? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say, especially spending that much money. Over $1 billion.
I just think they went through a period of turmoil after Wenger. Last year's of Wenger. This is the most secure that club's been for 2 decades, and I just think that in the moment they might have been emotional and go, "Why is he not won a trophy?" And then they'd sit back afterwards and go, "Well, if we change it now and get rid again, it goes wrong again. At least we know we've got guarantees with Mikel, and that's a mindset of football club. But then again, to your point, if this was the year to get Arteta, and let's say we'd added Mark Guehi in, we could add Mark Guehi in.
Yeah.
Does that stop the manager playing the same way that he's tried to play all season, or does it just encourage him to do it further? And then does one Crystal
And
Palace
that's where I agree with Tom.
fix all
I
the
don't think Mark
problems? Just
Guehi
one
would
thing
have
he does.
changed our season to the level people make out.
Oh, I agree. I said this though.
Fozi, the reason why I say that is I think Slots just made too many mistakes for us to count. Me and you do shows every week. I do shows with Tom and Matt
I'm
every week.
also you already know. Yeah.
Let me make statements that you have heard every week. Yeah.
Mhm.
Why didn't he bring on Chiesa? Statement 1. Why didn't he bring on Rio? Statement 2. Why did he go back to what didn't work? Statement 3. Why did he wait so long to make the substitutions? Statement 4. Like, I'm talking, you look at the results, and then the saddest part is if we just beat, watch this, if we just beat Leeds home and away, okay, and we just beat just Leeds, we beat just Leeds home and away, and we beat Sunderland at Anfield, do you know that right now, with just those results, Liverpool would be only 8 points behind Arsenal? Imagine. 8.
It was at one stage.
8 points behind Arsenal had we just beaten the 3 relegation sides. And that for me is like, that's why I feel like we are, like, if we did the stream in August, we'd be like, look, the club did everything for the first time ever. Husam and Matt are not complaining about FSG. We are sat here and we are pro the club because we are, brother. Yesterday on my recommended was Kopish's video when we announced Florian Wirtz, and Callum is in a red robe without underwear, wearing a bandana. What are we doing here? I don't think this is the season to question ambition. I think this is the season to question the manager.
Okay.
I'll be honest. Like,
Yeah.
Go on.
Mad.
You know.
That's mad. That's mental.
I mean,
Go on, Fozi.
you just look at the losses. You got to look at like the games where we've dropped points this season. Well, we've not played well all season.
No. From game one, Tom, we haven't played well. I've been saying for a while.
We have not had a run of 4 games where I've went, oof, that was a good run of form. That we've scored more than 2 goals once at home this season. That used to be a staple under.
Hold on, wait there. We've only scored. Wait, say that stat again. What you just said?
We've only scored more than 2 goals in a game once at home this season.
Which game?
The very first game of the season.
You're lying. Shut up.
Great.
We must have.
No,
we must have scored more than 2 goals at home more than one
in the
time.
Premier League, no. You've done it against Atletico, but in the Premier League, no.
In the Premier League, no, yeah.
You've got 1-0
Even
Arsenal.
Atletico in the Champions League, that was such a long time ago.
You got 1-0 Arsenal, 2-1 Everton. Then you got your 2-1 loss to United at home. Your 2-0 win against Villa. Your 3-0 loss to Forest. 1-1 with Sunderland. 2-0 to Brighton. 2-1 to Wolves. 0-0 to Leeds. At no
He's
point we
destroyed
scored
Anfield. You
3
know
goals.
that. He's just.
Nah, it was dead, bro. It was dead. There was no singing. I think they were singing in the beginning, and that was it. I can't remember any singing after that.
Well, I've went to 7-8 games this season, and I went at the start of the season, and the last I'm going tonight, but the last game I went to before that was Brighton, which was on the 14th of December or something, 13th.
Tom, do you have the stat for last year by any chance? Or
for last year?
Yeah. Do you know
How many games we scored more than 2 goals at Anfield last season?
Just out of interest.
Brother, our first
Bournemouth.
home game, we beat Brentford 3-0. Just our first home game.
We beat them 2-0.
We did. Okay, 2-0.
Oh, yeah. Diaz
Bournemouth
scored,
3-0.
Yeah.
We scored a lot of goals last season.
Leicester 3-1.
Yeah.
Ipswich 4-1.
Oh, I
Look at
remember
the difference
that, yeah.
already.
Southampton 3-1.
Look at the diff. Tottenham
5-1. So there's
Bro.
5 there. And that's not including we beat West Ham 5-0 away.
Bro, but
We beat Leverkusen.
I remember that
4-0 at home.
5-0 game. That was a Salah
in the
masterclass
Champions League.
right there.
We beat West Ham 5-1 at home in the cup. We beat West Ham by 5. We scored 5 goals against them twice
I'm
last
actually
season.
stunned by that stat that we've only scored more than 2 goals or only once this season at Anfield. Do you know how mad that is?
Anfield. Anfield's gone, man. Forget about it.
You know how mad it is that the Jordanian national team is more entertaining.
Bro,
hard to be more
100% is.
entertaining,
I must have really just not. Yeah, I can tell. Like from when I didn't even realize it, but I'm watching it. It just goes to show you that I've mentally just shut down.
People don't
There you go, man.
don't realize it.
Yeah.
Everything's presented in front of them.
Yeah, until it's presented in front of me because I'm watching the games and I'm seeing the crap. I'm seeing all this crap, and I'm acting like I didn't do watch-alongs. But what's so mad is that it just reminds you how crap we are, bro. But we got it only once this season.
Tom could agree with me or not, yeah. You know what? Like normally you see the games in the stadiums, Matt, and it's different, innit? You see things you follow
100.
individually, innit?
Yeah.
Mate, from what I've seen, and I've only been coupled this season, it's a carbon copy of what you see on TV. Not even a joke. Like what you see on TV is what you see on the football pitch. There's nothing. Just dead.
Yeah, and normally it's different.
Wow.
Yeah. Whenever I've gone Anfield, it's different. Like watching it on TV and watching it in stadium are just two different experiences, and that's not to throw for people that might not be able to. But if you're able to go to games, you will notice like it's different. It's more. I can't explain it to you. It's just like you're right there, and you're witnessing.
The TV follows the ball, and your eyes follow the players.
Yeah. You're only privy to certain things on TV. You get what I'm saying? Whereas when you're live, you're seeing everything, like everything. Like
I think what's being said there is there's just no movement.
There's nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. When something's not on the screen on TV, don't expect them to be moving anyway. They're not. The players on the screen don't move. The players off the screen don't move. We all just fucking stand there like it's not a fucking tabletop football game. That's what we're like. We just stand in the fucking lines and hope someone.
It's bad.
I've got a stat for you. Apparently, Liverpool are number one for walking the most during games. Apparently, we walk the most out of every team in the Premier League.
We hold the top two.
Do you know how mad that is? Liverpool. You know, if Jurgen Klopp ever heard that stat, he'll probably bitch slap Slot back to another dimension. Are you crazy? Walking. You know, Slot was like the biggest advocate for. I don't care if you've pulled your hamstring. You better run. Like you run until you drop on the floor. Like what's going on here?
It's bad. Man.
I mean,
sorry for cursing. I don't even like cursing.
This is just a really like people again. They're trying to like gloss over what this is. At the end of the day, we've been outscored by Brentford, who are managed by a set piece coach, and we've conceded the same as them. They lost. I think they had a net profit this summer.
Outscored by Brentford.
We've been outscored. We've been outscored by Manchester United. We've been outscored by Chelsea, both of who have sacked their manager.
We've been outscored by Manchester United.
That's a joke, man.
By four.
That's a joke.
Hassan, I'll be back. I'm gonna go and get a coffee, brother. Hassan, I'm not even joking. Let me go and get a coffee. I'll be to 1 minute.
That's fine. That's fine. Go with yourself a coffee. That's okay.
Oh, what?
We've been outscored by 15th place Bournemouth. We've been outscored by 15th place Bournemouth. We've conceded more goals than 14th place Tottenham.
Well,
when people are trying to factor what this season is, this is a really shit season. Unbelievable.
That's why Fozi talks about ambition in the team and the squad, brother. I think Slot has abused our brain.
No, I'm just talking about.
I think
down the year,
like because we sit here because of so much PTSD on the pitch, and we go like, oh, we need to sell Alexis McAllister. Oh my God, Gravenberg is shit. Oh my God, this guy's shit, and blah blah blah. And
don't forget,
Gravenberg and McAllister were in the team of the season. They were just 2 months ago. They were in the. They were with other players in London wearing suits, as all their peers voted them into team of the season. Kirkes was left back of the year, voted by Premier League players, bro.
It gets worse. Let's keep delving into the stats. You know our lineup that we played against Arsenal. Yeah. If we got what we wanted, which was take Cody Gakpo off type thing and bring Engamo on, do you know who our biggest goal threat would be?
Who?
Ryan Gravenberch. He is our third top scorer this season. He scored 0 goals last season.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Do you want
saying.
to know who our top assister is? If you take away Gakpo from that game, and obviously all the players who aren't fit, it's also Ryan Gravenberch.
That's crazy.
So our
That's the
DM, our DM is our third biggest goal threat and our third biggest creative threat this season in the Premier League. In terms of, you know what though? We do have the most possession. We do have the most possession.
Yay!
We're passing at the back. That's why, Tom.
Yay.
We're passing at the back,
Yeah.
aren't we?
We have less clean sheets.
Konate gives it to Virgil. Virgil gives it to Konate.
Mhm.
Konate gives
Yep.
it to Virgil.
Not,
Virgil
not
gives it to
only that
Konate.
though, we have less clean sheets than Everton and Crystal Palace. We actually sit 9th for XG created. We have created less XG this season than Bournemouth, Brighton, Crystal Palace, Brentford, Arsenal, Chelsea, United, and City. In terms of defensively, because if you're not creating much, you should at least not be conceding that much.
You know
For
what's
XG
embarrassing, Tom?
conceded, we've conceded more XG than Newcastle.
You know what's embarrassing? Look at the bottom half. How many teams conceded less than us?
Mm-hmm.
Majority of them.
It's bad. It's bad. It's really, really bad. And this is why I find it. This is why we can, people can say, "Oh, it's Salah's fault. It's McAllister's fault. It's this guy's fault. It's that guy's fault. It's the owner's fault. It's fucking Adam Briggs's fault. Whatever. Whoever you want to blame, there is always one common denominator in this situation. Everything all goes back to the same place. It goes back to the same place. And I have a lot of respect for the man for what he did last season.
But the thing is, Tom, why are they still holding on to him then? Why isn't he gone?
I
If you're not going to find any player for him,
I assume they don't want an interim. That's what I assume. I assume they want to get to the summer, part ways there, and then have the manager market to themselves when, like, the likes of Nagelsmann.
Not even sacrificing Champions League football, even that.
I think they just don't. They look at the interim market and they'll be looking at Gerrard and they'll be going, "Do we think Gerrard stands more of a chance of getting us top 4?" And I think he does, but they probably believe otherwise, so they'll stick by him until the summer and then have the manager market to themselves. Is my belief. But it's the safe option, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could get an interim and it all goes completely set up. At least Arnie Slot at the minute is by the dark devilish magic of this world somehow still in fourth, because every time we drop points, every other fucker drops points. So, we're still technically in top 4, and you only need to finish 5th now, don't you? And the one thing I will say he's all right with this year is when he plays defensive football, we're all right at it. We could be like a Benitez knockout team at very, very best, where that could be our ceiling. Is that where our ceiling should be after everything that we did this summer? Fuck no. But ultimately, that's whereabouts it is. You can at least get to like a quarters or the semis of the Champions League with a bit of luck on the draw. So that's probably what they're looking at.
Never forget, second half at Anfield, Wolverhampton Wanderers had higher XG than us.
For the second season in a row, by the way. For the second season in a row. This is
Prem champs.
And again, I don't want to be harsh.
And you mentioned the United point, which made Matt get up and get coffee. I've said this publicly before without even stats. I think United are more entertaining to watch than us. No bullshit.
They are. I agree.
When they've got like Mbuemo, Cunha, and shit.
We don't want goalkeepers. We don't want.
They create more chances than us, Don't get twisted.
By the way, even with Amarim, I'm saying with Amarim.
We're under Amarim. Yes, 100%. You're right. You're correct.
They created like 3 XG at home to Bournemouth. Have we created 3 XG in any game this whole year?
Bro, the fact that they've scored.
Do you want me to find out for you? I can tell you how many games you created.
The fact that they scored, Tom said, I think they've scored 4 more goals than us. Yeah, that's disgusting.
And they're below us, isn't it? So there you go.
Yeah, we've got the same goal difference as them.
Yeah, but they've conceded more goals, right?
Yeah, they've conceded 4 more than we have, but we've scored 4 less than they have.
I'm gonna double check it now.
we shouldn't even be having these
Bro, they
conversations.
created 3.5 XG almost against
I'm
Bournemouth.
saying, man.
So you're
The fact-
3.5 is that the bait?
Now you know what?
3.5 against Bournemouth. at
Yeah,
home.
no, I hear it, Fonzie. I hear it. This is mental that we're speaking, like we're comparing with Man United, who've just sacked their manager as well, because then they're nowhere near where they want to be. But we're happy to keep our manager because the club see it as, all right, well, we're having a bad season, but as long as he gets us top 4, we're all right, and they're cool with that. And that probably goes back to where your original point was, Fonzie,
About ambition.
where he's talking about ambition, and that's where I hear you. Because
Where's
if
the
I'm being
signing?
honest,
Where's the signing?
Sam, we've not had a single game this season where we've created 3 XG or more.
yeah, everyone sip your coffee, bro, because this is going to
And
be
that was
why
with
we are
Salah
11th.
not tracking back.
That's why we are 11th in the league for XG
Nothing to do with
created.
Salah, man.
We are,
So we're not
we
good
are
at
in the bottom
defending.
half. We're in the
So let me
bottom
get something
half
straight.
of XG created.
I'm going to sum this up very quickly. Arnie slot football. You pass and pass.
Yeah.
You concede set piece goals.
Yeah.
Your players switch off when they get disillusioned with your tactics. And not only that, your strikers cut in and cut in and cut in.
The
And we
strikers
wait.
don't- the strikers
Sorry.
don't get the ball.
The wing forwards. And then the bro, and we don't score goals at an alarming rate. So we don't really score goals at an alarming rate.
Forget about
We don't-
scoring goals, Matt. Well, how often do we actually trouble opposition goalkeepers? That's what you got.
Yeah, like, we don't defend well. If someone said to you right now that's never watched
We
football,
can attack, we can defend.
yeah, it like
It's just
describe your
recipe.
team. Like what identity does your team have? I would sit there and be like, I don't even have the real answer to that because everyone has like a style of play. Everyone has like strengths and weaknesses. We just have weaknesses all over the pitch. We don't really have any strengths right now, and that's so mad. We don't have
And
strength.
sad.
Yeah.
From where we was in the beginning of the season till now, like look at the difference, man. It's crazy.
I remember at the beginning of the season we were complaining that we had
At the
no
beginning of the
midfield.
season, we weren't good. At the beginning of the
We
season,
had no
I'm
midfield,
talking about
but-
before the season started. Obviously, you guys talked
Oh,
about
yeah.
it.
No, no, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like the differences at the
but
beginning
then
of the season.
even if
People
you
are
go to
saying
the end of last
we have
season,
no
the problem was
midfield.
there at
Now
the
we're
end of
saying
last
we have
season.
too many midfielders as well. Like
The
it's
problems were
just
there at the end of last season.
crammed
but
up in there.
A lot of us glossed
Yeah.
over it because of the league title. The fact of the matter is, we have not played consistently well.
Like, we
Since
don't
the month-
press.
Since
We
the
don't
month of
do
March.
nothing, mate. We don't do
Press is
nothing.
gone, bro. Imagine that the press is gone.
And the
Remember,
time he
Tom-
decided to press was City away, by the way.
But you know what then you go to? You then go to, okay, that can happen. Sometimes you lose players and your press becomes worse. You know, losing Diaz and Nunes and Jose means that your forward line press becomes worse because you've not bought better presses than them.
I understand that.
So then don't fucking insist on pressing.
Yes, that's the
Play.
thing.
Play
All
how
right.
you played against Arsenal,
Yeah.
but with a bit. You can alter that style of play.
He will change the next game.
You just-
Tom, you know that. He will change the next game.
But remember,
build
your
them- you
midfield
build them-
can be aggressive. Let's say your forward line. I know your forward line kind of start the press, right? But
Yeah.
let's say you haven't got great presses up front, which we understand. We don't have the greatest. We just work with what we have. But they can at least set traps. Do you know what I mean? Like just do bare minimum. No one's asking them to chase down
that
people
was
down
what we did
channels
against Arsenal.
and put in slide challenges.
It's
I'm
what
just
we did
saying.
against Real Madrid as well. He can
Yeah.
do it.
You can
knows
do it.
how-
You can do
what
it.
makes
man.
it more
And-
frustrating if
But he
anything.
doesn't
If
want to because he
If he
doesn't
just
like it.
If Arnie
That's the
Slot had
problem.
an inability to do it, I couldn't be angry at him to a degree. If Arnie Slot showed me a constant inability to do this, I
Yeah.
couldn't be really that angry at him. Because if you can't do it, you just can't do it. I can't ask a fish
You know
to climb a
what,
tree.
Tom? You know
But the
what,
fact
Tom?
you do it at points, the fact you show me what you
Fish
can
to
do,
climb a
the
tree,
fact you lure me in,
Yeah.
and then when I need it to happen, I get nothing. I get shit
Yeah.
4-2-3-1 with a shit press and shit football. That's where you then get more of the anger because it's not that you can't do it, it's that you refuse to do it. And any reason you give me, it don't make sense. So we all go back again to the same point. Everything is like one fucking hive mind to the manager. Every problem this season can be brought back to the manager.
Yeah.
Salah track. They don't kill me off the Salah thing as well. Salah didn't track back last season, but it was fucking tactical ingenuity. This
Top of
season
flowers in the
is
running,
the
yeah.
fucking worst thing you've ever seen. What happened?
Yeah, because he's supposed to trap back, score the same amount. He's supposed to do everything. This is the thing. No, but do you know what it is as well? I think it's you guys will understand, yeah, because you guys watch basketball. You see the Lakers, yeah, and that there's a lot of talk about the Laker defense and how like, remember when the manager, what's his name?
Donovan Ham.
No, the coach. Who's the coach now?
JJ
JJ
Redick.
JJ Redick basically called out Doncic and James for not helping out more on defense. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're asking LeBron James, who is 41 years old, to be back to 26-year-old LeBron James. It's the same thing with Salah. You're asking Salah to do the whole Klopp thing, and even though Salah didn't maybe track back as much, obviously nowhere near as much as Mane, he still helped out more, and he had the athleticism and the desire. But Salah's an older player now. It worked last year because you played to Salah's strengths.
He adjusted his game and became a playmaker.
Yeah, but you know why? Because you play to Salah's strengths. You play to his strengths, which is attacking, defending. He can probably only do it in spurts in certain games. We understand that. So that's why the plan that you had last year, it worked. Now you basically said to Salah, bro, I don't care about your age. I don't care. You're going to run back just as much as Cody Gakpo. And you're going to go and do what you did last year. That's what the manager's asking Salah to do.
No, nobody's not asking him to do what he did last year.
And help
season,
by the way.
Conor Bradley as well.
This season's been so bad that last year will be referred to now.
Bro, Fozi, I swear to bro. Sorry.
You're waking up, Matt. You're waking up, mate.
Yeah, it's the coffee.
The thing is, though, Matt, the thing is, you can't say
now
after he's doing the same thing for Salah this year, because he's not. You know what the whole thing was last year?
This season, now people will look at last year and go like, this is the Salah League title. 100%. After the shit that's happened this year, because they're probably going like, now when I give this guy all the tools that he needs, he's fucking up. Which is why yesterday even Tom was like, we actually need about 6 new players. I'm like, okay, Tom, so if I give Slot 6 new players, do you trust him to manage them?
No,
correct?
Nah, hell no. Not anymore.
No.
Hey, he couldn't even manage the 5 fuckers I gave him.
I'd rather trust Jurgen Klopp coaching from a Zoom call. Not even in person. Put Klopp on a Zoom call, and I guarantee you, all let's do is speak to the players via laptop, and I guarantee you, he gets a better treatment out of the players than this manager who's there every single day. I promise you, bro. Put Klopp on a WhatsApp with the man them, and I guarantee you, he'll just say, Virgil, I've got the keys to the city, and Virgil will be like, I'm glad you're back, boss. And before you know it, rock and roll football's back. I promise you, this manager. Do you know what it is as well? Just quickly. One thing I've noticed, and I think, Tom, you probably can attest it more so than me because you've been to games this year. I feel like the manager has disconnected from Anfield in the sense of like, you know, how I'm not.
I don't think he was ever really.
Well, he never connected
anyway.
But here's the thing: I don't expect every manager to be Jurgen Klopp. I'm not, because Klopp is like, I've got to stop doing that. But one thing I am expecting is you resonate with the manager or the coach. I don't feel like any of us resonate with him at whatsoever. Do you see what I mean? Husam, you now sit there and go, when he does a press conference, I don't even want to hear what he has to say because he's a liar. And the same with you, Tom. He's a liar, bro.
He's a liar.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Like,
this guy sat there and told me that Chiesa's my backup striker. And the game after, where he had the chance to play a backup striker, he plays Gakpo up top. This guy's the biggest gaslighter in the universe.
He's back up to Salah as well, didn't he? In the beginning. There you go.
I just want to say something that the streets will never forget. The streets will never forget the ones that backed Salah and the ones that didn't back Salah. The streets will never forget everyone who made out like, as soon as you take this guy out of the team, we're gonna do the sexy shit. We've drawn to Fulham, we've drawn to Sunderland, we've drawn to Leeds, we almost drew to Wolves.
We're considering the same goals as well.
We conceded a bigger XG against 9 men's Spurs away from home.
Bro, what is this?
There's no teamwork in this. There's no teamwork in this.
Nah, there isn't.
That's the problem. That's what people need to like wake up to. Forget about Salah. Forget about Gakpo. Forget about everybody. Look at that goal that Fulham scored the other day. Typifies what Liverpool's all about. That goal from long range. There's no closing down. There's no one running towards him, you know, to try to even intimidate him from any angle. It's just that goal was the typical thing that should show you what Liverpool is all about under Arne Slot. There's no one hungry enough to even run a bat for this football club anymore. You can't keep saying Salah. You can't keep saying, Gakpo. You can't keep saying Ekatike and all these guys. It's just the team as a whole has no, chemistry in regards to everybody working together like we used to have it in the past. If you look at Jurgen's team, you already know what we're doing on the pitch off the ball. Off the ball work is key. It's important as well as, when you're obviously attacking as well. But we don't have that. We don't have that, man. And this has been happening all season, but people don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about players individually. It's the whole system. There's nothing. This team is dead. I'm sorry to say.
I think after the PSV game, the fact that he remained as Liverpool manager, it's
a joke.
It's a joke, man.
It's a joke. It is a joke. You can't get battered 4-1.
He should have been sacked like the day after, literally. Let me just grab these supers and I'm gonna carry on, guys. We have 950 people in the building, and we're not even at 200 likes yet. Your like rate is worse than even Slot's win rate. So can you imagine how bad it is? So in the game where we had 9 wins out of 12, 9 losses out of 12, your ratio is worse than him. So hit the like button and subscribe, and go subscribe over to Fozi's channel, Fozi TV. Subscribe over to Kopish, and all the channels are in the description. So yeah, go give them all a subscription and like this video right now. Let me just grab these supers before I carry on. Big up to Akia, says, big up everyone on the panel. Hope you're all doing well. Husam, you know how to spice the streams up. Keep it up. Appreciate you, Akia. Thank you so much. I have to spice it up in a Liverpool world without spices. You get me. So this is what it is.
Because Liverpool
Fozi asking us to think about the future of the club. Habibi, I can't even think about what Slot going to do to us next week. My brain is now broken.
Well, I'll be depressed, man. I've been off for a while, man. I just can't do anything anymore, man. It's hard watching this crap. It's really, really depressing watching it at the moment, man.
If tonight against Barnsley were not entertaining, someone need to slap Slot.
Facts.
Someone need to streak at Anfield and just slap Slot.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if we just? Do you know what I think can happen? This is actually kind of more likely. We win 1-0. Yes, we won, but everyone would just be unhappy. Everyone would be unhappy because 1-0 against Barnsley. If I'm not mistaken, aren't Barnsley they're 17th in League One? I think. Where are they, Tom? Do you know where they are, Tom?
Do you think I want to
no
go
idea.
Oh no, League. Oh my goodness.
No, but I don't think they're in Championship. I think Barnsley are League One. I can't remember where they are.
They're in League One.
Yeah.
They are 17th in League One. 17th
I'm right, yeah. 7 told you.
Great.
John Stones' his old team, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
They are 1 point below Plymouth.
Plymouth. That same Plymouth, yeah?
Last season, you're right. That one, yeah? Okay.
Cool.
We lack ambition because a certain bald bastard is still in his job. I forgot his name, Alfie, Archie, something like that is what Akia's going mad. Mad. Shout out to all the South Africans.
I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt. I'm sorry, guys. I'm hurt. Man. I'm really hurt.
I see why you took the time out, Fonzie. I'm not gonna lie.
I understand. Big up to Roddy, who says small donation for not using green screen. Also, can someone explain why everyone gets injured despite slow and boring football? I can't use green screen because of my glasses. Because if I do green screen and I'm watching a football game.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
The injury front I've got a bit of sympathy for us on because a lot of them have just been freak injuries.
True.
Isak, I think if anyone expected us to get a fully fit season out of Isak, they're a bit fucking stupid. The moment he didn't have a fucking pre-season, I kind of knew that.
But we didn't expect a broken foot, though. I'll be real. More like a muscle injury.
No, it's a broken leg, but he also had a
broken leg. Yeah.
So that's freak injury number one. Bradley has sheared every ligament except the ACL in his knee. That freak injury too.
How long's he out for, Bradley? I know he's out for the season, but they're saying it could be a long time, isn't it?
It's about 6 months ish.
It's not ACL, isn't it? So it can't be that long.
Leone's done his ACL.
He's back already.
Factored that one in.
Back in training, yeah.
I think the only guys Frimpong never got injured before. He's had 2 injuries this season. Similar
to Naby, isn't it? Before he joined Liverpool.
This is the kind of thing. The only guy who stayed fucking, even the guy who never got injured before, Gakpo, got fucking injured.
I thought Fonzie took a shot at me there. I'm not gonna lie.
Endo never been injured before, out injured.
He said it
to a degree. Some of them were just freaks.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate.
But also,
Nah, it's all
also,
right, man. Them days are
why is
over,
it like
bro.
anytime someone says the word Naby Keita, it's like fucking starting to go off in your head?
Bro, do you know what it is? It's because I was the one that started off the whole hashtag Naby things, all this
Yep,
stuff.
you
Yeah. Here's the thing: the guy had ability, but obviously, it just couldn't. He wasn't available.
Yeah.
And you know what killed it? Yeah, it's when Klopp done the whole.
What killed it when he got injured from an AC?
No, he got injured. Klopp just went. He fell crazy, huh?
Oh,
and
no,
then
that,
forget.
that was his last season. He was gone before then. He was fucking done before then. I'll be honest.
This is the way he said
Well,
he fell. He fell. Crazy,
fell.
huh? That's all Klopp said, and I just went,
Like,
yes,
Matt,
it's done.
Matt,
It's
that's
done.
about third on his list of mad injuries, or fourth.
Yeah, true.
Crazy.
Like,
man.
the fact.
He had a
Why
lot
do
of
we
injuries,
forget
bro.
that Naby Keita?
Remember when the
was
AC was on his neck? How can you guys forget this?
that was
The
in his
AC
first
was on his
preseason.
neck and
I don't
on the
believe
plane
that. I
back.
actually believe that. That's fake. You don't.
That's not real,
it's
man.
fake, bro.
It's legit. He missed a preseason game because he fell asleep on the flight from one side of America to the
Nah,
other.
I don't believe all that. I don't. That's no.
And even if you don't believe that, Matt, do we not remember the 48 hours when Naby Keita was a prisoner of war?
Big up to Shawnee who says someone's drawn on your face, Tom. You're welcome.
Man said prisoner of war.
Thank you, live
Shawnee, I
bird.
think you guys need to hash it out.
I remember, man.
By the way, Super Eagles would smoke Liverpool at the moment. Nigel de carry last. Oh yeah, now let's go. Big up to you, AM. Also, we will see what Nigeria gonna do this Wednesday. That's number one. Number two, I think Jordan would beat Liverpool.
Probably.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I ain't even
I'll be
laugh.
honest with you. Our manager plays to our players' strengths.
What formation do you lot play out of interest? Just out of
Three at
interest.
the back, 100% beating Liverpool.
You're cooking us.
That's the formation that kills us anyway. so.
Yes, we were better cope. What,
Yeah.
3 at the back? And then
Yep.
yeah, we're getting cooked. We're getting cooked.
Isn't it?
You know,
every
back to Tom's point when he was speaking, he was like, we just play to the players' strengths. The manager came in, he's like, okay, we got really good defenders and we got forward line players who are very good one-on-one. Like we got three very good dribblers. He just plays 5, 3 on the counter attack, and he just defends in a pack of 8. And we ended up getting to the Asian Cup final, Arab Cup final, qualifying to the World Cup. Like people don't know this. Jordan were the second country in the planet to qualify World Cup. Like we had no. There is nothing like. We were there.
The moment you said you play with a back three, I knew exactly how we'd set up against you.
Same. We're inverting and we're playing through the
Ekitike
middle.
up front. Frimpong and Kirkers will be stood alongside Ekitike.
In the 10
Salah
role.
and Gakpo will be stood as far wide as possible. Soboslai and McAllister will be pushed right up. We'd have 2 centre backs at a DM, and you'd hit us one on one. It'd be 3-on-3 every single fucking time.
Hey, look at Don's comment. Tom is gathering data to make us more depressed. Big up Don, man. Big up Don Mills. Listen, I appreciate every single one of you guys. No, let him be my manager, brother. Let me find some happiness at least in life. Fucking hell. I need that. Give me Egypt AFCON. You get me? Jordan, respectable performance at World Cup. One win against Argentina or some shit. I don't know.
What you want about Egypt? Egypt can't win an AFCON because Salah doesn't track back. You can't do fuck all if Salah doesn't track back.
Is it? Have I got this right? Is it Salah versus Mane semi-final? Oh my gosh, the return! It's the rematch, innit?
Sadio, we're coming for you, blood.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, Sadio. You need to let Mo have this one.
Yeah,
I can't.
on,
Like Sadio, you need to
do 1-1. You
bro.
gotta do 1-1, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
don't be
1-1,
greedy. Don't be greedy. Just
Let him
let
off,
Salah
man.
have this one, because you know what it is as well. If Mane takes him out, it's not Mane, but Senegal again, bro. But I have faith though.
I don't know how much of Egypt at AFCON you've watched.
I haven't really.
Don't go into the game expecting good football.
Oh no, don't say that. Are they really playing that bad?
Jordan put 8 people behind the ball. Egypt put 9.
No, but once again, watch this. Even
Long
the Egyptian
ball.
manager is very intelligent. He's like, listen, I'm gonna put Mo and Marmoush at halfway line to counterattack. The rest of you defend. Done. Problem solved. You do realize
He's gonna pay
Slot
two up
could
front, innit?
literally do that. Slot could literally do that with Mo and Ektika. He could literally
I know,
do
it
that.
could, yeah, I know, he could do it. Yeah, 100%. But he won't.
He won't.
won't.
He
man.
won't.
Because his ego will get in the way. Oh, we can't play football like that. We got to play it my way.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be in the number 10. Number 10. We need to, make sure that everyone is beyond the halfway line. This manager's just he's a fraud, bro.
He's just a bald bastard. Big up to everyone locked in. Like I said, make sure guys are liking and subscribing, every single one of you. I just want to move on, talk about Guehi and the Liverpool January window, because there's a lot of conversations regarding that and whether it can happen or not. I want to start off with Matt quickly. Like I said, please hit the like button, subscribe now. Big up to everyone who supports the channel. I appreciate you all, and I'm humbled by you guys' support always. In terms of the January window, Matt, and the whole Guehi stuff, be honest with me, are you worried Mark Guehi ends up with another club?
Yes, because I'm hearing too many reports, and when they say there's no smoke without fire, right? I'm hearing Arsenal and City are the ones that are really circling, and there's been a lot of talk of Man City potentially applying pressure to Guehi, a bit like what they did with Semenyo. And I'll be honest with you, it should force our hand. It should make Liverpool go, do you know what? All right, if they're gonna try and get him, what we were planning for the summer, we have to do this right now. But here's the thing that Liverpool, but here's what Liverpool do at times. Liverpool are one or two things. They do the coward thing and they just allow the other team. They're just like, you know what? We're not going to get involved. We're going to try and show the world that, we're smarter than everyone else. They can have him because we've got another plan and there's no other plan. Or they will actually act on it and go, do you know what? We wanted that player. A bit like how Spurs, I think, tried to get Diaz. A bit like how Man United wanted to get Mane. We've done it over the years, X1. Do you know what I mean? Newcastle with Ekitike. This version of Liverpool, though, I'm not sure. And I keep hearing the same thing. Everyone I've spoken to has said January. However, they've always said, don't rule it out. You know that famous line, don't rule it out. If people go after Guehi, Liverpool might get involved because they definitely want him. Even Fabrizio, has said that as well. So, but I'll be honest with Sam. You see how they just took Semenyo, Man City? If they really wanted Guehi, they could probably get him, because you got to look at
the Semenyo situation, because we never actually tried for Semenyo. Bar Jamie Redknapp
No.
I
understand.
Monday Night Football and going, I don't think the Semenyo deal's dead. And then the next day he's in a fucking City shit.
His contacts are dead in the water. Let's keep it up. But I don't know
where he's sitting there on the Sky Sports. Bearing in mind, Sky Sports going to go to all these they don't report transfer news when Fabrizio. They've got to get it through their own official sources. And Redknapp's coming out at 11 o'clock going, from what I've heard, don't rule out Liverpool with Semenyo. And 18 hours later, he's there in a fucking City shit.
This is what I'm saying. Jamie Redknapp doesn't have it. Spig him up, but I don't think he really understood what was going on right there. But what I'm saying is, though, Manchester City, when they're aggressive and they don't mess about. And this is where we should be worried because they can offer him, obviously, very, very good money. Probably money maybe close to maybe if he was a free agent. Man City.
I can tell you exactly what the City, I speak to a City guy who's in touch with his football club, completely. And he's like a reliable source to a massive extent.
Yeah.
And he basically said it's completely up to Mark Guehi. If Mark Guehi keeps his word to Liverpool Football Club, which he is more inclined to do right now.
Yeah.
He just joins us in the summer. But you never know. Pep begs him on the phone. Glasner leaves, doesn't sign a contract. Glasner is the biggest bitch in the planet. Fuck Oliver Glasner as well. You're a whore. Because you did all this, and in the end, you're going to leave Crystal Palace anyway because you're a pussy. After all this shit, you're going to leave the football club anyway yourself. Mark Guehi was on Liverpool tracksuit. Fuck you, Glasner. You're a prick forever, and you're an enemy forever. Loser.
You've got
but anyway, so it's on Mark Guehi. And I think listen, his dad's a pastor. He's a man of God. You get me?
Don't start using my line from yesterday. He's a man of God.
Man
He
of
won't go
God,
back on his word like that.
Man of God, like myself and Fozi, we don't lie. You get me? We're men of God. We're God-fearing men. You get me? So
am I, by the way. I'm saying.
What are you saying about me and Matt there? What are you saying?
I'm saying. I'm a God-fearing man. Remember, Christian background, bro. Yeah, 100. I'm a God-fearing man. Still.
I'm not. I lie. You got me there.
Tom's atheist. What are you, Scientology, Tom?
I only believe in one God, and his name's Robbie Fowler.
Oh my god.
Oh my! I knew he was gonna
Look
say
at this
something
guy.
like that, bro. I knew you could say something
Stop
like
it. Stop it.
But no,
Anyway,
but going back to the Guehi thing, though, all jokes aside, I think, listen,
So
we have a
basically,
very-
just to summarize, we're basically relying that Guehi keeps his word.
Word.
That's it.
yeah, basically, Guehi, yeah,
That's it.
basically, that's all we can hope for.
The thing is, man, don't we need him now? I don't understand this.
No,
Like,
we
waiting-
need him now, but
We do.
But the club, I don't understand how the club can sit there confidently and go, we're okay with just having
We're not
Ibu,
okay.
Virgil, and I don't understand how the club can say that the three defenders, none of them could get injured. We know Gomez is going to get injured, 100%. Unfortunately,
You don't even
no,
need
no,
to touch
I don't want to say it, but you know, like when I say injured, it could be a slight muscle issue, and he's out for 1 week potentially. Joe Gomez, that is my guy. He's from my ends. Big up Joe Gomez. All I'm saying is his reliability, unfortunately for Liverpool, is something that we can't rely on. Then you go to Virgil and Konate. Do you know how lucky we are that those two players haven't picked up any in? I don't even want to say it because I don't want to. Yeah,
please,
but
please,
just they've been good. I'm not saying that they've been good. Yeah, so let's just hope that continues. But we're one injury away. One.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kopish Collab. This is your Friday show, your favorite show. Konate has picked up an injury in training just ahead of our Champions League semi-final against Real Madrid. As things stand, we are going to field Wataru Endo at centre-back. Next Virgil van Dijk
And he
against
injured as well. Is he back now? Is he back
No,
now,
I
Endo? Because
think
he
he's
was
still
injured.
injured. I think he's still injured.
Okay. Oh, he's
Don't know
still
what he's
injured.
done. I don't know what he's done, but he's been injured for
We
like a
just
month
know
now.
the way the season's gone. We're just like
I
not going
know.
to sign a centre-back. And like February 3rd, it's going to be an injury tournament.
What do you mean? We've signed 3 centre backs already. They're just all in the academy.
Oh yeah, the three was it 17 year olds? Are they all three of them 17? I think or two.
No, one of them's 19 and 2 of
Please
them.
don't tell me
Okay.
about that Austrian guy.
No, not just the Austrian guy. We signed Senegalese.
Oh, I don't even
guy
know
as
their
well.
names. I know
And we
they. I know who we signed them. I don't know their names, bro.
We signed an English lad who from Burnley, who's a Scouser, so he's already, he can already play for me. We signed a Senegal lad and we signed an Austrian lad, and we're trying to sign a Scottish lad.
So you think those players have got more chance than Rio and Trey?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
You know it's going to be Gravenberch at centre back. Stop it. You know it is.
Yeah.
It's Gravenberch. If there's an injury, it's Gravenberch and Virgil and his vibes. Because you know what else he's going to do? Wait there. Frimpong is now officially a right winger. Sobersla's at right back. So get ready for that one. And the left back spot is probably the only place where that's our happy place because we've got Kirk as
No, but you're wrong, Matt.
That's
Because left back is not our
That's
happy
not
place.
even our happy place
Because who has he been working on all season by playing them centre back more and more in cup games? We're gonna see Andy Robertson play centre back.
Oh,
We're gonna see Andy Robertson play
Put the
centre
ball
back.
over the top. Just put the ball over the
No,
top.
no.
We're gonna play a back. We're gonna play a back line
Go over the
of
top and run
Robertson.
onto it.
We're gonna play a
Finish.
back line of Kirkes, Robertson, Van Dijk, and Frimpong.
if we play Andy Robertson, because we obviously we've seen it already, but
Yo,
I can't.
did you guys hear the back four Tom
can't.
just said? Oh my God, Kirk has Robertson, Van Dijk, and Frimpong. Oh my God.
No,
You
it won't be
know how
Frimpong.
imbalanced
It,
that
no,
shit
it
is.
won't be Frimpong. It will be Soberslai.
Matt, it will be because Salah will be back, and he's gonna have to play Salah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
in
he's
that
gonna-
case. Yeah, that's a good
And
point. That's a good point.
inshallah, when Salah comes back from AFCON as the AFCON winner, Slot is going to have to beg it. He knows. He's going to be like, Daddy, save me.
Could you imagine though? Could you imagine if he doesn't play Salah though?
No,
Could
you
you
know he
imagine?
has.
Nah,
Yeah.
bruv. Yeah.
After
Well,
how
he
shit
literally
we've been, he's
was-
going to have to beg him again. Please
Yes,
save
I'm
me.
not. Yeah.
Quick question: Are we seriously going to be rocking up to Anfield today for the third round of the FA Cup with a centre back pairing of Van Dijk and Konate to play a League
Nah.
One
I
series?
swear to God.
I'm
Nah,
not
he
gonna
can't.
lie. Who's this? Who else is on? All right. Is Gomez available? Or is he injured?
Well, he came on the other day.
Joe
He's
Gomez is
available.
available.
He's available, but he's on the
If
verge
he's-
of.
No, but if
Yeah.
he's going to play anywhere, he's going to play at fullback.
No, Calvin Ramsey, surely.
Yeah, Calvin Ramsey. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, because I think he played one of the. What game did Calvin Ramsey play? He's
Crystal
one.
Palace.
Southampton,
He's one appearance. Yeah.
Crystal Palace.
Let's say we go
3-0 loss
Calvin
to Fulham.
Ramsey right back, Centre back, this is where it gets mad.
Oh my
'cause
god,
you-
I remember the back. Do you remember the back five we played that day? We played
Who
the
was the
back
back-
five of Kirkes, Robertson, Endo, Gomez, and Ramsey.
stinks. It stinks.
We played a
Oh.
back five with one centre back.
What a fucking joke, man.
Nah, it stinks. It actually
Fozi's
stinks.
giving up. Look at Fozi's face. Fozi's had
Fozi's
enough.
thinking, I'm taking some more time out.
Man, I was celebrating in the beginning of the season.
Fozi's
Look at
like,
me now,
I'm just,
man.
I'm
Look
just
at
gonna
me now,
cover.
man.
I'm just gonna cover the Royal Rumble and SummerSlam. I'm just forget all
I'm
this
thinking of
football.
basketball, mate. I'm thinking about I'm looking at basketball nowadays, man.
Watching
I got
NBA.
NBA on PS5 now. I bought
Yeah.
UFC.
Play 2K.
You know
and
what?
Look
Do you
what I'm
know?
buying nowadays, man. Look, man. At my age, look what I'm doing, man. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm,
I haven't. Yeah, is that any? Yeah. Man said, yeah.
Fozzy, I
Fuck
said at
Liverpool.
my age, and he's just buying a PS5 game.
I don't even play games anymore. You know what I mean? I only play, FC, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Formula
yeah, I
Two.
hear it. I
That's
hear
all I
it.
play. Now
Yeah.
I'm buying everything, man, just to bloody.
God.
Just to not watch Liverpool. I hear it. Bro.
Nah, I can't watch.
Genuine question: if Slot tried to rotate today to try and save players' legs, which I don't,
Nalo,
I don't
the
think
same guy that got sent off twice on both appearances.
No, it
He's
can't
gonna
be
score
Nalo.
the hat
God,
trick.
man, that's
That
mind
guy,
games.
man.
If he plays Nalo, that is a sign to us as fans and the board. I want to get fired. Like I want to. He's begging to get fired if he plays Nalo, bro. The man's like, and not only that, you're destroying this young man's career, bro. He's got 2 red cards, and every time he's got that red card, have you seen Nalo's face, bro?
Yeah, it's the
He's
same.
just, he just stands there.
To a
He's
degree,
just- that is-
to a degree, what can Slot actually fucking do? Nalo's the one getting sent off. Slot's not telling him to come on and make last man.
We should
fouls
bring,
every
bring
time.
back Billy the Kid. Do you remember him when he was hyped up? Billy the
What
Kid.
is that guy? That
Prometeo,
slow mo.
oh my god, he was
Prometeo.
so shit.
Remember?
Vardy-
He's
Vardy-
athletic.
Vardy
He's
into
strong.
15 minutes, and we haven't
He's
seen him.
I'll never forget.
Prometeo was
James
so
Pearce.
bad. He made Klopp take a Leicester in the 3rd round game seriously.
He got hooked at half time against
He
Leicester in the
got
cup.
subbed
Hey,
off
big
at
up my
half.
brother,
Vardy.
Cometio, bro. Big up Billy Cometio, man.
There
I
used to be
remember that
someone-
game, man.
There
Freak.
used to be someone in the chat called Billy Cometio, and he used to send super chats and everything.
Probably
He
was
could have changed
Cometio,
his
bro.
name.
Yeah.
There was a fucking. Everyone was hype. I remember it was a Blackburn pre-season game, and everyone was going, "Oh my god, you should have seen Kumetio today." Second half, he was
Yeah.
immense. And then
Yeah.
the highlights were released, and he was fucking wank. And I'm sitting there going, "Oh fuck, is this what the academy is now?"
He can't, bro. It's one of them defenders, yeah. Like everything was just like his reaction time was so bad, unfortunately. And I don't want to do too much because he's a young player, but I just saw that and was just like, what were
Do you
Liverpool
know
trying
where
to
he's
do?
at now?
No,
Guys,
where
this is just let
He's
me
at
just
Dundee
give you the
United.
mind of a woman.
who?
this
Sorry,
is-
sorry. Where?
Dundee United.
Dundee United. That
Oh
does shock
my
me.
God.
In fact,
Guys,
I think
let
that
me
Dundee
explain to
FC
you- let
that
me
was just the
explain to
worst
you.
Dundee.
Tom, can I educate the young man in the chat, motherfucker? No one
No.
cares where Cometio plays. Listen. Chat,
Well,
let me just
Matt did.
introduce you to the mind of a woman. She's saying this so everyone can tell her happy birthday. That's it. So everyone in the chat, please wish her a happy birthday. She don't give a fuck about Liverpool playing today. You get me? She's probably
Yeah.
gonna be out. She's gonna be celebrating her birthday. So everyone just go like, happy birthday, Susu, in the chat. You get me? So happy birthday. Happy birthday. You probably turned 33 today, 34. So happy birthday regardless. And yeah, big up to you. Everyone wish her a happy birthday. in
No,
the chat.
big up, man. A happy birthday. Happy
man.
birthday.
Big up,
man.
Susu. Now, I don't have a drop the beat.
I was gonna say that's on. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Zuga. Every member of my team is a shooter. Night like a room, no room for him shoot.
That's my drop the beat right there.
That
Happy
used, to
birthday.
be, that used to be something last year.
Oh,
No,
Matt, do you remember the fullback that Klopp kept playing in his first season in every cup? Fucking Conor Randall.
oh
You remember how
my!
shit he was. We just kept
Conor
playing him every
Randall
game.
was a bro. I don't even know how he made it into the academy. I'm being honest, genuinely.
Rubbish, man.
Who was the one we had on the left? Brad Smith, the Australian
Brad
left back.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
Yeah,
left
they
back.
signed him for 15 million to.
How are you gonna rap?
Bournemouth,
No.
innit?
5 million to Bournemouth. No, 6 million.
15.
Tom,
No
you know I
way.
have
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
We got 12 million for Brad Smith.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
No,
bro,
6
it's a lot of money.
million.
no, we got 12 million Bournemouth.
Go check
Yeah.
it right now. I bet it's 6 million. Watch. If I'm wrong, I'll put my hands up. So I'm wrong.
Nah, it
6
wasn't.
million.
It was more than that. It was more. Than
6
that.
It might have
million,
been
what?
8. It might have been 8.
No,
Either
don't
8
change
or
it. No,
12.
no. I said
was-
6.
I'm clearing it up. It could have been either.
No,
No,
actually, it was 6 million. He's right. It was 6
No way,
million.
it was 6.
What?
No way it was
It was,
6.
it was 6. It was 6, yeah. I remember now. It was 6.
Told you.
What? So you've looked it up, or you just? I
No,
remember
no, I
now.
swear, wallahi, I
How
haven't
did I look it up? I just said it straight off the bat when you said
No,
it.
no,
I
I'm
just said it.
asking Husam.
Oh.
I'm still on this page here. Wallahi, I haven't looked it up.
I don't know why. I always remember transfer
Oh,
fees. For whatever reason.
we didn't even get 6 for him. We got 2.
Wait, what? We got 2
Tom, you
mil.
were right. You just forgot the one. You just removed the one at the beginning.
Okay, I was wrong as well.
I'm just looking through some of the fucking Daviesons that played on the clock. Kumetio made his debut against fucking Midtjylland in the Champions League. Fuck me. Leighton Clarkson. Remember Harvey Blair against fucking Preston that never played again.
Yep.
Elijah Dixon Bonner. Max Waltman. Frauendorf, who just kept playing every preseason in a different position.
remember.
He played every position.
Where the fuck is
He's gone to like some third tier team in like
How many
Austria or
players,
something.
bro?
Leighton Stewart. Callum Scanlon.
Scanlon, you know.
Mateusz
Who remembers?
Muszalowski.
Who here remembers?
Matt,
Who here
who on
remembers
Kopic?
Ryan
Who
Kent?
on
Who
Kopic
remembers
had
Ryan
stocks
Kent?
in Muszalowski? Who on Kopic?
Cow.
Because there will have been one of them who had stocks in Mateusz Muszalowski.
Cow.
Of course it is. Of course it is. He's
But I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna lie. I kind of slightly did as well.
Guys,
Oh,
can I
it's
make you all?
awful.
Can I make you all feel really old?
Yeah, go on.
Ryan Kent is 29.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn.
Raw,
Yep.
bro.
He
I remember
plays
when
for-
he broke through,
He plays for Seattle Sounders.
Mm-hmm.
bro. Ryan Kent is what you call. He was just a baller, you know. Ryan Kent was a baller, you know. Just never really made it at the highest level.
He
but-
made his debut on the club as well.
yeah.
What did he do at Rangers? I swear he was at Glasgow Rangers.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
done
he
with the
was
Rangers,
Yeah, he
bro.
was.
That's
He was
that's
at
probably his
Rangers.
best stint. His
He
best
was
stint
at
was probably
Rangers and then he went to Fenerbahce and then ended up in
Yeah,
Turkey. He might have had one in
Yeah.
between that for like 6 months as well. Danny Ward. Remember when we were told that Danny Ward was going to be the first choice keeper?
Danny Ward.
Yeah, the goalie, the Welsh one.
Didn't we?
The one who went to Leicester. He's talking about.
Yeah, the one that went to Leicester.
Fell at Leicester as well.
But after
Oh!
the Champions League final, everyone was like, "Oh, we need to sign a keeper."
Oh
And
my
then
god, where the hell is Jan Danda? I remember watching him
Bro,
like
do you remember?
Jan Danders in Scotland as well.
Bro, do you remember Danny Wilson we bought him for 2 mil from Rangers centre back?
Yeah, that was
Left
Hodgson.
foot.
Yeah, man. That was
Hodgson.
Roy Hodgson,
That
isn't
was
it?
Hodgson's
Yeah, bro.
Sergi
some
Danny
terrible
Wilson, you know. Flipping
Jan
hell,
Danda
bro.
used to play at Swansea and then Ross
Mhm.
County and then Hearts of
Jerome
Midlothian.
Sinclair. Oh my days, bro.
Oh,
Watford.
yeah.
Didn't we sell him to Watford? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Watford.
Yeah, either.
I don't
I've
even
got
think
one.
he's got a club now.
Who's the guy that went to Brewster?
Rian Brewster.
How much we selling for?
We got like
20
26 million for him. We got
He's still at
26
still
million.
there, and he's still at Sheffield, isn't he?
Where is Pedro Chiravella?
Pedro Chirivella.
He wasn't Nantes in France. I don't know where he is now. He was the captain there, but I think he might have left in the summer.
He plays at Panathinaikos.
There you go. I know he was the captain at FC Nantes beforehand.
Don't say
Pedro
that.
You know what's though?
Chirivella.
Do you want to know what's funny though? Because someone brought.
Don't say it that
something-
way, Tom.
Remember how clock make shit teams play well? Though? Remember that game? Remember that
FC
game in
Nantes.
21-22?
That's not how
Yeah,
it's
that's
pronounced.
yeah, that's
say
mine.
nonce.
That's mine.
I don't
That's
care.
crazy, bro. No, that's
Don't
crazy,
care.
Tom. That's crazy.
21-22. Remember,
That's crazy.
remember how we won all them group stage games, and the last one we went away to AC Milan. People don't remember what our lineup was that day. Like when I talk about
I
Jurgen
can
Klopp,
tell you the whole lineup.
go on.
Hold up.
Okay,
What day? Sorry. What? Say that again. Sorry.
It was the away game at the San Siro, the last group stage game when we beat them 2-1.
When Nat
when
Phillips started,
Nat Phillips did that Cruyff turn.
Nat
Come on,
Phillips.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, so that was
Minamino played. Minamino played.
Bruv, I can't
Tyler
remember.
Morton played.
Mm-hmm.
can't
Salah
remember,
actually
bro.
started that game, by the way.
Oxlade, didn't it?
Ox
Oxlade
played.
played. Yeah.
Ox played.
I can't remember.
I remember
bro.
Ox played 100%. Robertson played. Konate, I think, played next to.
Origi?
Yes, Kanate played next to Nat Phillips because I remember he had a great game against Ibra as well.
Allison
Yeah.
wasn't net.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right back was Bradley. Tyler Morton was in midfield. Not Bradley.
No, it
but
wasn't Bradley.
different right.
it wasn't Bradley.
In midfield
No.
was Tyler Morton, Ox, and
Who
Minamino.
was the right back then?
Nico
The club did
Williams.
madness.
It was Nico Williams.
yeah.
Oh
We still had Nico
my
Williams for the first half of that season.
days.
Tom
Nico
Williams.
Williams.
Tom
bro.
So-
Oh my
So
God,
our
Eloi,
lineup that day.
Shago, Laura, I remember him.
Oh, I
Portuguese.
don't know where he is now. Our
Quick.
lineup that day was Allison, Nico Williams, Nat Phillips, Kanate, Simicas, Ox, Morton, Minamino, Salah, Origi, Mane.
I don't even know how we even managed to win the game with that kind of lineup, you know.
Mate, who was that team though, man?
We could do that, make mad changes and still go out there and win games.
Who was that team?
Yeah,
Ilori
no, it's
plays
true.
for a club called Dila.
Dealer, you know.
Gila.
Yeah.
Is that Georgian professional football club?
Bro. You see,
He
Slot
plays in
could
Jordan.
never do that. What you
Yep.
see that lineup there? Slot could never do that, you know?
Yeah.
Never. You can't do that, bro. Oh
Slot
my
wouldn't even
days.
Why am I doing with the team that we have now?
Antonio Granite
Can I
Barragan.
make
I
you guys
remember him.
feel old again?
Oh god.
Thiago Ilori is 32.
That's
Yeah,
that-
I'm done, fam. I'm
Portuguese,
done,
isn't it? Portuguese.
We
center back.
bought in the same time we bought Mamadou Sakho. Same summer, I want to say. Am I right, Tom? Same summer? Thiago Lorry? Or have I got it wrong?
I think so, yeah.
Same summer as Sakho, I think. Yeah.
Because we were told that Olori was going to be the future of the defense 10 years.
Yeah,
and I
that's what
don't
they
think he
said,
ever
yeah.
played.
And he got likened to a Varane because he's like same kind of frame.
They said he's
Very
quick.
He got,
quick.
and all that
he
stuff,
got
yeah.
likened
quick.
to he got likened to Varane 'cause he was quick. It turned out he had
Yeah.
nothing like Varane defensively.
I know.
he was just quick.
This is
He was
fast.
quick, that's it, yeah. It was, yeah, there's
Fast,
nothing to
man.
do.
Ah,
Shea
Shea
Ojo.
Ojo.
He had ability, you know. He had a bit of
I
ability,
like
Shea
him.
Ojo.
I like Shea Ojo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't-
my God, he's 28.
Yeah.
He plays for Maribor.
Who's Shea Ojo?
Yeah.
Hey, pick him up. Hey,
I remember
Shea
in the
Ojo, you
youth,
know.
man. I remember in the youth, like he used to like dribble past people, glide past people. I mean,
Nonchalantly as well, innit? He
telling
bruv,
you,
just- the way he could maneuver, bro. Mad.
yeah.
Crazy.
Shame had that turned out.
Yeah.
Lazar Markovic, that was shit. That.
Oh
Fuck
my.
me.
No, do
He
you know what's so
was
mad as well?
wanking.
How did we sign that guy?
He
I
was
still,
bad.
I still don't remember why we signed him. Like,
Bro,
what was-
we went and got him
getting
because
his
I
ass
think
or
he
something?
got player of the year the season before at Benfica. Oh, that's the season, I think.
Mhm.
Something like that, yeah. Either player of the year or young player of the year.
Yeah, something like that. And Liverpool just said, yeah, he's the guy. And then we brought
What
him in
happened
and
to that left back that used to be really good? Camacho or some shit. What was his name?
Camacho was never any good. He was like a winger. He went to sport. We
Left
got like
back?
7 mil for him, and he never
I
played.
don't remember him, bro.
Who the hell is
What was
Camacho?
his name? Rafael Camacho?
He wasn't a left back though. He was a winger.
I don't even remember him.
The only
What
the only
is-
young left back I remember is the one that got fucking absolutely twatted in the preseason game versus Sevilla, and there was a fight on the pitch
Oh
over
my
it.
God.
Yes,
He
Larusi.
plays in the Croatian league.
Larusi.
Camacho, yeah.
Yeah. For a
Mhm.
club called
Rafael
Oh, yeah, I remember
Camacho.
him. Yeah. He was he's a central midfielder, wasn't he? He was a central midfielder.
He was like a winger. We actually never.
No.
really
He
went to
was in
play
the
him.
middle more. He was in the middle more. As I remember.
Listen,
We
I
never
was.
really knew where to play him.
If you lot remember, you obviously remember him. But you see, prime Aquilani at Roma, he was a problem.
He came with
came
an
to
injury on that.
He came with a
Serious
bad
injury.
injury and just
Yeah.
never recovered.
It's just like
bro.
when Benteke came in. He was listen. I'm not saying he was a great player or anything like that, but when he was at Aston Villa, he used to just dominate, teams. And then I think he had a serious knee injury.
Benteke was just a systematic thing. I don't think Liverpool
Guys, we
could
are the
play
most
with
random
Benteke
football club
kind of guy.
ever. You know where Ajaria plays? Oviedo. Real Oviedo.
Yeah, he moved to
Azaria,
Oviedo,
the centre
man.
mid, who basically
Mhm.
he was like before. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, good
Mhm.
technical ability.
Yeah. Remember Suso as well? Look how good.
Bro, Suso
Come
done
on,
well
man.
though, innit? Yeah,
Suso was
Suso.
good though. I like Suso.
Well,
Suso
he
was
made
good.
it. He made it outside Liverpool. didn't he?
Suso made it. Yeah.
Brendan Rodgers just didn't like Suso. Everyone else liked Suso. Brendan Rodgers didn't like Suso.
Do you know who else made it? Like Suso, maybe even better. Remember Luis Alberto when Benitez
Yeah,
signed him?
Lazio,
No,
Lazio.
Rogers signed him.
Yeah,
Bro, he
Lazio.
done well. Luis Alberto.
Done well at Lazio.
He done
Yeah,
well,
bro.
Lazio, yeah. He was part of that team that challenged
This is
out,
why you
wasn't
should
it?
never let
Yeah.
Fozi go, because now we're talking about random players.
You know who else done well? Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson seems to just
And
Yeah,
I
but
tried to
Harry
score
Wilson-
goal,
find
he
himself.
was-
Recent, innit, man? Recent. He
Yeah.
wasn't.
Harry Wilson was never really given a chance, though. If we're being honest, we never really given a chance.
I think he was pushed too early, didn't he? Remember, he played for Wales, age of 17. There was a
I
bet.
never
Yeah,
forget
he was
the
playing with Bale and them, man, from time, like with
Yeah.
Bale, bro.
The
Yeah,
problem Harry Wilson had was he was our only good academy player for about 4 years. So everyone's hopes were in him. We had no one else.
It's true. That is true. We're big hype around him that time. What a shame.
Oh my days! I remember that when Brendan Rodgers called Fabio Borini was it like the blade or
Oh,
something? I
my
remember that.
Do you know what my one gripe with Barini is? Why is it always the shit strikers that have the best celebrations? So I never see them. That
Yeah.
celebration was sick. But he
Yeah,
done it
I
fucking
remember that.
twice. You only ever scored 2 fucking goal scorers.
Bro,
Like,
Borini was horrific.
You're
I
rubbish.
don't even understand what Brendan saw in him as a player.
well,
I
he had him
don't-
at Chelsea, didn't he? He had him at
Yeah,
Chelsea.
but you got in Liverpool
Swansea.
and he had to correct his wrongs because he had to get Sturridge. Because I'm like, what Borini? Yeah.
Oh my god, Alex Teixeira. We spent fucking how long chasing Teixeira?
Oh my, Alex Teixeira, you know.
Oh,
I've got
fucking
one.
hell.
I've got one. Left-footed, never played for us because of work permit. Alan D'Souza,
Oh,
Alan?
the midfielder.
bro. I think he had to play in Iceland or Hungary or
He
something
must have been in the at Liverpool for 5-6 years.
for his whole contract. He was contracted to Liverpool and
No,
never
we,
played.
we ended up getting a fee for him. I think he's doing quite
Did-
well. He,
is it?
He ended up doing all right at
Alan
Brazil.
D'Souza, you know, he looked
Oh,
like a good prospect.
Conor Plianka. We sent our sporting director over to fucking Ukraine to buy Conor Plianka when the club didn't know that we wanted to buy Conor Plianka. So we
Do you know
turned
who-
up on deadline day and he went, "Can we buy Conor Plianka?" And they went, "No." So
Ian
we just
Ayre,
wasted
innit?
fucking deadline.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Ian Ayre used to do some
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
stuff.
Oh
How can you
my
go?
God.
How can you just take a random flight, yeah? Then say, yeah, I want to go to such and such. Then you get there, you're like, yeah, by the way, I want to get club. No phone call, nothing prior, no fax back in the day, no BlackBerry Messenger, no nothing. Man just turned up at the doorstep. Yeah, I want to buy a player. Come on, what we doing? Madness.
And then fucking we wanted Diego Costa here before he went fucking thing.
He turned us
Him
down.
and
though.
Suarez, bro. Him and Suarez could have been a partnership at Liverpool, and he turned us down.
You know, it's supposed to be Suarez and Torres as well, but obviously Torres wanted to leave.
Yeah, man.
That was the plan as well.
He left at the right time anyway. He had a serious knee injury, man. We got the
Yeah,
right-
I'm not gonna lie, his knee was kind of bummy.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
if you watch his style of play in Liverpool's last, say, 6 months, you saw his athleticism was on the wane. You can
Yeah.
see it, like
He was struggling at Chelsea. You can see it, man.
yeah.
I mean, there's also when we missed out on Danny Alves because we didn't pay 8 million quid.
Can you
£8 million
believe? Tom, can you believe that? I couldn't believe it. Oh,
Yeah, Danny Alves, don't get me started. That's one of the ones that, like, bruv, how about this? We was on the verge of getting Samal Sabrosa from Benfica. Everything was agreed. Then the fans started going mad, and then they said, yeah, we're going to cancel the deal. But everything was agreed, you know? We just said, no, we're not looking to, like, we don't want to ruffle the feathers. We're just
Is
going
it
to...
the one who used to play for Barcelona, right? He used to be
Yeah, Samal Sabrosa, bro. Yeah, 100.
Figo, yeah.
He
Okay.
was sick, bruv.
Yeah, Barcelona.
do
Barcelona.
you remember how close you were to getting fucking Timo Werner?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got Jota
Like-
instead, so
Like
We
he'd
got-
agreed.
right,
No,
RIP
we'd
Jota,
agreed
bro.
everything with
Thank you,
Timo Werner. We'd agreed
Mm.
everything with him, and then the pandemic happened, and we went, we're not paying 50 million quid for him. And Chelsea went in and bought him.
All right, you know what? Fakir might be the one, you know.
that's the one, man. Man, I kept on refreshing that one, man.
You see,
Every time.
Fakir, there is still that image to
Salah,
this day. of-
Mane, Fekir. Oh, and Firmino
How-
up front.
Yeah,
Come on,
Ka-
man.
that was Cal wanted Fakir. So, like, bro, You see, when we all thought it was done, like everyone thought it was done. Remember, there was the leak thing of him in the kit, in the 18-19 kit, and everyone was like, "Oh my days, Fakir! No, we're going mad." And then something just got. I don't even know to this day what happened. I don't know. Different stories.
He's saying it's his brother or something.
People, Liverpool were trying to say they only had money for some. Sorry, only had money for Alisson.
Yeah.
But then I don't believe that
because you know the goalkeeper, the goalkeeper who was coaching Alisson.
Yes, yeah,
he's the one who came out and said that, didn't he? It was either.
But do you believe him?
I don't know. Why would he say that, man?
Yeah, I hear that. Because it was kind of mad though. You're about to sign the player. He's literally
and they already done a video. Don't forget,
done the video, and then we're gonna cancel the deal.
Yeah.
No, because do you want to know what happened? Because I remember because I was doing my GCSE at the time, and it was one of my last GCSE exams. If I want to make any of you feel old about that,
congratulations, mate.
I know. But we everything was agreed on the Friday.
Yeah.
And then we played Tranmere on the Saturday in the pre-season friendly, and Loris Karius had a fucking meltdown.
I remember.
Like it got the Tranmere players were scoring goals past him and laughing at him in his face, and like he was fucked. And then after that, that's when it all starts to fall apart. So I think that the football club only had the money for one, without sales, and then they were going to do Fakir and hope that Karius bounced back. And then they saw Karius couldn't bounce back and went, "Fuck, we're gonna have to get a goalie. We can't run with him."
Karius's confidence was shattered.
They killed him.
I remember that preseason game. I know exactly what you're talking about. There was even a bit where like where someone like they're having like the pre-match thing. There's a view where they show Karius, and I promise you, like Tom said, I think, or someone was like, they just do the drills. Like the drills, we kick it to the goalkeeper, he picks it up.
Yeah.
Bro, Karius couldn't do nothing. And I remember thinking, is this a comedy sketch? Because we're finished.
If
this is our goalkeeper.
Gone. His head was so gone.
It was done.
It's sad, man.
Do you remember do you remember how close we were to getting Dele Alli?
Yes.
We took him round on a tour around Melwood and everything. All to convince him.
Gerard, did it or something, Tom?
Yeah, he was supposed to be
Gerard.
He was supposed to be Gerard, and Gerard didn't wake up in time. Gerard was asleep before the game and didn't see him.
Gerard was like, "Nah, bro,
I ain't waking up for this.
Yeah, I ain't waking up for this rubbish." Gerard foresaw the future.
Honest to God, some of the ones we
missed out. And Dempsey, don't forget about Dempsey and Henderson as well.
Henderson just refused to go.
Yeah, and look at that turned out afterwards.
Loic Remy as well. Dunners was literally on the pre-season told us, and then we backed out at the last second after his medical.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
Any more nostalgia moments, Tom?
And then you remember some of the ones that we ended up getting? Fucking Arthur Mello.
what was the fucking point in Arthur Mello?
Thomas Lamar, that was the fake 90 million bid that we made, I think.
Yeah, and Arthur made a legit 92 million bid.
Yeah. I don't understand what's going on there. I don't get it. I don't.
Yeah.
Nabil Zahar still plays football?
No way. 30. He's not 39, is he? Is Nabil Elzar 30? That don't sound right.
Oh my God, he plays in the Saudi league.
How old is he, Husam? Is he actually 39?
Can't be 39, can he?
Can't be. It sounds too old.
It is 2026 and he played in like 2008.
Wasn't you guys talking about that Elzar when we was challenging for the league title coming off the bench?
In the Qatar league.
Nabil Elzar is 39.
No way.
27th of August 1986.
Yeah, Matt, you're old, man.
Damn. I know I'm old, but flipping hell, bruv.
Remember I was talking to you about this yesterday. How long did we want to sign fucking Zielinski for? Every summer we were linked with fucking Zielinski for midfield.
You know what was linked with? For years, actually, Kovacic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Kovacic was one of them. There was always certain players who linked to it every year. Apparently, we always were going to sign him and we never did.
Well, he was good. Well, what was it? Italy, innit? He was at first.
Kovacic was a bad boy when he was in Italy. Yeah.
We were looking at him. Yeah. He wasn't like the same type of midfielder that we saw in the latter years. He was like more of a dribbling midfielder. I mean,
100.
Yeah.
We also nearly got fucking Ousmane Dembele as well, but people don't remember that one.
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
After his first season at Rennes, just before he moved to Dortmund, Klopp flew out to France to talk to him, and he said, "No, I wanted to go Dortmund."
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Stuff.
Like we were very close to getting his man.
Very close, yeah, but he decided to stay.
Honest, some of the ones we missed, fucking hell,
crazy.
Yeah.
Man said all we can do is speak about the past because the present is so bad.
What is there to speak about?
No.
There isn't, bro. All we can do is hope that we can beat Barnsley and they don't turn up and play like Plymouth from last year. Hope, you know. Imagine if Barnsley turn up like Plymouth last year. We're in problems. Even with our full strength Liverpool.
Are we at home? I don't even know if we're at home or away. Wow.
Yeah, we're at home. I'm going the game.
Okay.
I'm gonna
be at home.
Let us know how boring it is.
I will though, don't worry.
Let us know. You're gonna be on Coppish doing a watch along, brother.
Yeah, I know, but I won't be watching. I'll be there, but I won't be watching.
I'll be there in spirit. That's it.
In spirit, bro. But in some of these games, I honestly just like I don't focus on the game because I just get annoyed.
It's
like
I
start
you know
off.
what it is, Matt? You know what it is, Matt? It's the passing and all that stuff. There's no, you know, like I expect our football club at least to work the goalkeepers, isn't it? We don't even work the goalkeepers anymore.
No, we don't.
What chances do we actually create out wide, through the middle, someone running onto it, you know, taking a shot at the goal? We don't even see things like that. It's just like this every single time we're watching, you know, like to the wing, to the defense, and then to the right back, and then back again. It's just the same thing. That's why people are bored. It's just the same
window to the wall.
I just feel like every team plays better football than us, and they're able to create better. I know obviously it's not true, but it feels like that. It just feels like everyone in the top 10 in the Premier League can create better chances than us.
Matt, do you think they're afraid?
Mad.
This is what it is. The players are afraid to lose. That's why they're playing like this. Because surely the manager doesn't want them to do that.
I think so. That 9 out of 12 done a number on them. I'll be real, bro. That done a number on them. That must have scarred some of the players, bro. Because like losing 9 games.
Yeah.
Imagine week after week you're losing games. You're thinking, bro, like, well, where do we go?
Paqueta might be going back Brazil.
Yes.
Okay, Tom. Thanks for the random last half an hour. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Up here. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Tom Little with a 1 on YouTube, Insta, Twitter, the works. Fozi TV. Or you can find Fozi. This is Matt's channel, and then you can find him on Coppish as well.
Come on.
This is gonna be tonight. Of course, we've got Liverpool Barnsley watch along, so we'll see. Hopefully, all I'm asking for is some entertainment. I would take a 4-3 win right now. Just give me some goals,
guys.
Just take a
guys
-1-0.
In the chat. What minute do we think Husam's going to open up GeoGuessr and play that instead?
I'm not gonna lie. Imagine if we don't score more than 1 goal.
Are you gonna be surprised, Matt? I'm not gonna be surprised.
No, I won't be surprised.
I won't be.
You got a point, you know.
I would be surprised based on the team that we're apparently playing. Apparently,
Tampaline just said City play like us. I have to end the stream now before I get rattled. Love you all and see you guys later.
City play like us, sure.